Hey everyone, I am excited to show you everything that you need to take to your beauty experiences and your appointments. So you have your starter kit, and the majority of the stuff that you need is inside there. There's a few things that we like to take with us just to make things easier that are not in there that you're gonna wanna go and grab before you do your first appointments. So first, we're gonna go over the products that you have in your starter kit that you're gonna be demoing. So the products in your starter kit, those are not to sell, those are to demo with so that you can allow people to try before they buy. They get to try the products and fall in love with it because it's the experience of the products that causes them to want to purchase it because they can see the difference and feel the difference in their skin and how the foundation matches perfect and the mascara makes their lashes so long, and that experience and that emotional connection to it is what causes them to want to purchase it from you. So they are selling it to themselves. Okay, so you have your cleanser in there. There's two cleansers in there actually. Mary Kay gives you the oily to combination version and the normal to dry version. They also give you the night cream and the day cream, or rather day and night cream, and they're gonna have both versions, both formulas of those in there as well, and then you have the one eye cream because the eye cream is the same with either version. So with the cleanser, I like to demo the normal to dry formula. So it's gonna be more creamy in texture. The oily to combination is more of a gel and isn't the easiest thing to demo at a table when they don't have a ton of water. So, I mean, you can if you want to, but I prefer just demoing this on everyone because it doesn't matter if they have oily skin. Like I have super oily skin, so trying this at the demo for the appointment is not gonna make a difference that first time. You would just obviously sell them the oily to combination version if they needed that. And then just to kind of balance things out, I do the oily to combination version of the day and night cream because you have both formulas of that. So to know the difference, it does say on the back, you can read it, but if it's dry to normal formula, it has a pink stripe. If it's oily to combination, it has a purple stripe. So you'll have those to demo. Then you will also have the microdermabrasion. So I believe in your starter kit you have the little travel size ones. In your inventory you're gonna get the full size ones to demo. So there's the refine step and the pore minimizer step. So step 2, so you have both of those to demo. In your starter kit you also have your eye makeup remover. And it's okay if you took these out to start playing with yourself. Totally fine. Just remember to put them back in your bag so that you have them for your appointments. So you have this oil-free eye makeup remover, and so you do want to shake this up when you use it with your clients because there's two parts. There's the conditioner and then there's the remover. So shake, shake, shake. So that is in your starter kit, and then we like to add in the satin lips. So there's a scrub, a sugar shea scrub, and a shea butter balm, and then the foundation primer. So those are things that are not in your starter kit because I mean, for real, they can only put so much product in there and keep it at $100. Like they already lose money on the starter kit. So we like to add these other things in because we know from years and years and years of experience of demoing these products that when people get to try them, that causes them to want to purchase it because they have that emotional connection. And these are instant gratification products. So like the microderm and the satin lips and the foundation primer, these are top sellers because people got to experience them. So these you're going to want to take out of your inventory to demo. And most likely if you got your order in within your first few days of your business, you got it for free. So there's that. There's the foundation. You have CC creams in your kit, depending on which level with inventory you decided to go to. You might have the liquids and the mineral powders that you can demo as well. So obviously pack those in your bag. You've got a mascara in your starter kit to demo. And then also, again, based on what you decide to do with inventory, I like to demo the different treatments. So like there's lots of different ones that you can do, but for example, like our charcoal mask is a great for like detoxing facial experience. Then there's the moisture renewing gel mask, there's the glycolic peel, there's like all kinds of different treatments you can do because treatments are all the rave right now. People get so excited about them. So they're a huge booking tool for people to get together with you because they get to try a treatment. So whether it's just because they're getting together for that purpose or because you're letting the hostess do a treatment, and then when people book their second appointment with some friends and they get to try a treatment, there's all different ways that you can use the treatment. So whatever treatments you are demoing, you will want to bring those with you. And then the roll-up bag. So with your inventory, you got a roll-up bag for free. You actually got a few for free, but one you're definitely gonna wanna use for yourself. And then I would take one to demo out of. And so the reason that I love to do that is that with the Cadillac collection, when they're purchasing that from you, they get the roll-up bag for free. So here's a very beautiful roll-up bag. These are awesome. These come right off, hangs up, saves marriages and friendships, keeps everything off of the counter sink, and then just rolls right up to put in your starter kit when you're going to your appointments. So I like to demo out of this because that way I've already pulled all of the product out of here to put on the trays to give them all the stuff to demo and the little wells. But I then put them back in the bag. So then when I'm going to talk about that product, like we're gonna try your cleanser now. So then I go and I pull the cleanser out of the roll-up bag and I start talking about it. And then I put the cleanser back in the roll-up bag. So they are seeing me work out of this roll-up bag the whole time. So they're associating their skincare routine with this roll-up bag. So at the end, they want the stinking roll-up bag because it's awesome. So having all of your demo products, it not only keeps them organized, but it sells more roll-up bags. So, aren't they so cute? Okay, there's the product. Now, setting up your beauty experience. You're going to have these trays and mirrors. They come in a mesh bag. You do not need to put them back in the mesh bag. I like to use the mesh bag to organize other things. So, you'll put your mirrors together like this. They just stick right in here. I tell people when they're doing like their makeup and stuff, they can pull it out and like look more closely if they want to, but they do just pop right into here. You have these plastic tray inserts. These are where you're going to squirt the cleanser, the day cream, the night cream, the eye cream. Like you're gonna squirt a little blob in there. A pea-size amount is all they need. There are no fillers in any of our products, so a little bit goes a really long ways. That's why they're able to take a skincare set and use it for 3 to 6 months. Sometimes if they're not over squeezing, it's going to be great value for their money. But those go in here like so. However, we do have these tray inserts that you can print off if you want to that are numbered. So then there's lots of different styles and patterns and prettiness, but you can just whatever, they're all the same. It just numbers it for them. So then that way they can follow along with you when you're like, okay, number 1, number 2, and they can see it in there. And then the top 2, the lip scrub and the lip balm, go up in the top there and it says lip scrub, lip balm, so they can see that when you're going through and instructing them. So there's that. Then you're also going to have them fill out a profile card. This is where you get all of their information. This is where you can find out all about their skin. On the back is where you can also collect referrals. That'll be in a different video. And so this you will keep, either you can keep for your records. Obviously you're gonna wanna take this information and put it into InTouch because you can keep track of all of your customers that way. And then if you wanna keep the hard copy too, you're welcome to. I do, you don't really need to, but I just do because I'm old and they didn't have the InTouch version back in the day. So I got really used to the paper version. So you can do it both however you'd like to, but they fill that out so you have all that information for them. This is a sales ticket. This is pretty self-explanatory, tells you exactly what to put where. When they're filling it out, I like to keep the top 2 copies because they're carbon copied and give them the third one as their receipt. I also like to staple my copies to the profile card. So I staple one to the profile card, so I'm keeping track of what they ordered. Again, you can put all of that in InTouch. So then you have that in the computer, which is really important to do even if you're keeping the hard copies, because if you're out and about and your customer like messages you and says, hey, I really want to get that foundation, what shape was I again? Or I really want to order that thing I ordered last time or whatever, like you can pull it up on your phone. You don't have to go home, wait till you get home and pull out the profile card. But I staple one to the profile card and then I keep the other one for my taxes. So I have that record of my sales for the year. Again, can also be put in a computer. So you have that. I give all my new clients a new client packet. That will be in a different video as well. And Also, in its own separate video will be my closing binder, but you'll want to bring that with you or whatever closing material you're using. These are in your starter kit. These are disposable washcloths. Coolest thing ever. So they come out with like this. They will open up. There's lots of acreage on them, so they open up really wide. You just get them wet, and so when they are demoing, like the cleanser, for example, they're going to use this wet cloth to wipe off their cleanser. I introduce them to their new sink. This is their sink. I do also like to take little spray bottles of water and they can either spray their face or they can spray their hands, and then they will demo the cleanser like that. You don't have to do that. They can demo the cleanser without the extra water, but it's a better experience. It's easier to move around on your skin when there is more water there. So, and then they're washing it off with this. So you can have these for them. You can also do actual washcloths if you like to do laundry. That is an option as well. But I have some people that just want to buy these because they love them for travel and stuff. Okay, what else? Let's see. I like to bring Q-tips. If you would like to do that. When they use foundation, whenever you get foundation on your face, because that just happens when you're doing, or not foundation, sorry, mascara. When you're doing mascara and you get mascara on your face, if you let it completely dry, our mascara will just flake right off with a Q-tip. So it has to dry. They can't try to do it while it's wet. It's not gonna work. But if it's completely dry, they can just take the Q-tip, or if they wanna correct anything, Q-tips are just a handy thing to have. Cotton pads. You will also want to go get cotton pads. Do not get cotton balls. Cotton balls will absorb a lot of the eye makeup remover, and it's a waste. Also, it gets really messy because there's just not a lot of backup there with a cotton ball. So these cotton pads are amazing for removing eye makeup with the remover. You can also use them to demo the cheek color if you don't have the brushes and they're demoing it that way. They can kind of just take a little bit here, and then I tell them to use the clean side to blend with. If you don't have the brush there, it's the best next option. So rounds, not cotton balls. Okay, you're going to thank me for that. You have color cards in your starter kit. They, depending on how far in the future you are watching this video, they might look slightly different than this, but they're gonna be the same concept. So 3 eye colors, a cheek color, a lip color. There are instructions on here. So if you're not a glamour girl, you can hand them the card and just tell them to follow the instructions. It's like paint by number. It tells them exactly where to put each color. They just follow the instructions. Super simple. If you did maybe the full store inventory, or you decided that you wanted to have the actual colors to demo, some people like to take a compact, put 3 eye colors and cheek color in there, let them use the brush set instead of these little sponge tip applicators that are also in your starter kit. Then that way you just clean the brushes between you, sanitize the colors, and you can just use it over and over. So bringing those with you if you like to do that. Sponge tip applicators are going to be inside your starter kit. I'm not a fan of sponge tip applicators. I feel like people spend more time laughing at themselves trying to get the color on their face with these little guys than actually enjoying the quality of the product. So I like to use brushes to demo, whether you're using the actual colors in the compact or you're demoing them with the color cards, but that's totally up to you, personal preference. If you're care less about the color, just use the color cards and the sponge tip applicators. That's what they're there for. You have mascara wands in there, and then there's these doe foot applicators. I don't believe they come in the starter kit. You can get them. All of the supplies you can get on section 2 on InTouch, where you go to place your orders. But I think these things you can also get on Amazon, and you can get them in bulk for a really great deal, 100 of them or something. So that might be the way to go. If you want to bring hair ties, hair bands for your clients, sometimes they come and they don't think about it, and they have their hair down and it's in their face, and they can't really enjoy everything because they're trying to get it out of their face. So it's not a bad idea to have these hanging around. These are in your starter kit. These are so fun. These are little, come in this thing, and they're little cards, tent cards, and you can take the little cute Mary Kay white board dry erase markers and write their name on it as a little place setting, or you can write like, have a beautiful day, or whatever you want to use it for. But it's there. Pins. Bring pins. That is an easy thing to forget, but they're gonna not all have pins, and you want them to fill out their profile cards. So, pins. Let's see, what else? This is your flip chart that I will be going over in another video, but it's in your starter kit, so you're gonna wanna bring this with you. Basically, I would definitely just bring everything that you have that's in your starter kit, and then for sure bring some like cotton pads and some pins, maybe some like hair ties or something with you as the extra stuff. I will have a list for you so that you can remember all of this. Same with like lookbooks, you've got this. Now, however, at the end of the appointment, and there's gonna be a whole nother video on how to close the appointment, do not give them a lookbook right then, because it has everything in it that we make, every shade, every formula, and a confused mind buys nothing because it freezes up. And so you don't want to give them all of these options. It's paralyzing. So we have these closing sheets. Now you have the ones in your starter kit that you absolutely can use, but I still think that's too many options. So I created this one that has 3 options. It's their Miracle Set, the Ultimate Miracle Set, which is including the microdermabrasion, and the Cadillac Collection, which is basically all the skincare stuff that they used. I like 3 options because statistically when people are presented with 3 options, they will go with at least the middle option. And that's an Ultimate Miracle Collection is not a bad place to start. However, they get the roll-it bag for free if they do the Cadillac Collection. And since you're romancing the roll-it bag the entire time, they're gonna want that. So you're mostly just gonna sell Cadillac Collections anyway. But that way they can choose which set that they want. Some of the spa stuff is at the bottom. I will be teaching on this in the closing video, but you'll wanna have these with you. Same with the marketing. There's different marketing sheets that I'm gonna be sharing with you in the marketing video that you'll wanna bring with you. So there will be a list, but I just wanted you to see a visual of what these things were and how they worked and why you wanna bring them with.